Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series on how to create an open world game. So today I'm going to work on the foot rotation correction for our IK system. So when I'm on this on a surface like this, my foot position is changed according to the angle, and I did that part in previous episode. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate my foot in order to align with the surface, the underlying surface. As you can see here, the foot is rotated to match with the ground, and that happens in every ways. So yeah, like this. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm going to do today. And as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so let's see which bone I should rotate in order to align the feet with the ground. So I'll open here and let's go to the skeleton. Actually, let's check that here. So this is the left leg and this is the left foot, and I am adjusting this left foot and left leg locations to match with the ground height. Now I need to rotate this bone, not just the left foot, the foot bones in both legs, in order to match with the ground slope. So yeah, this is the bone I should rotate. And okay, so I already modify the using this leg IK. Where is my leg IK? Yeah, here. Yeah, I'm already modifying this left foot and left leg location, and then again just like this. So I'll just organize this part a little bit. I'll name this area leg IK location, right? And this is hip correction. And after that I'm gonna need another transform modify bone for left leg, left feet and right feet, left foot and right foot. So the bone name I should use is, let's first try for the left foot, then after that let's why don't we fix both legs at once then. Okay, I need another one here, this and like this, and let's select left foot for the first one and here right foot, and in this case I am not going to modify translation or scale. I only want to modify the rotation part. So I'll set it to add to existing. Right, now let's just like before, let's see how this behave when I add some rotation here. Well, did you notice anything? Let's add something bigger. No, nothing happens. Oh, I'm changing the translation. I should change the rotation. Let's add 30. Okay. Yeah, and what about this one? Right. Alright. What about Z? Okay. Right. So now all we have to do is figure out how to calculate this required rotation. And the current rotation of the bone, oh, let's see here. Yeah, it's like this. Okay, now where should we do this calculation, and how can we do that calculation? First, I'll create two variables for this. Promote to variable and rotation fix left foot. Similarly for this one, fix right foot. And also I know that in here when I do the trace I get the hit location, and here I can get out hit normal as well. And actually I'm not exactly sure what is the difference between out hit normal and out hit impact normal. Yeah, anyway, let's return one of these variables. Let's return out hit normal variable and compile. Okay, and here, so let's print this one and see how can we do some calculation. I just need to see what kind of a value that I am getting there. Okay, so this is for the right leg, and is it always say? Yeah, right. So because the slope is same, so that is staying same for throughout the surface, and when I'm here it is different. Okay, so what can I do? Okay, well, let's do some trial and error approach. Let's take trial and error approach and see what is working, because I can't think of a direct way to do the calculation. Okay, so I did some calculation on the paper and I figured something out. So let me explain it. I'll try to explain my best in the best way I can. So first, let me take a screenshot like this. Wait. Okay. So let's take a screenshot with snipping tool like this. No, let's take something like this. Okay, and I'm gonna paste it into Photoshop. So yeah, so this is how I understand this, and it is very likely that my calculation can be wrong, so please be cautious and please point out if I'm saying anything wrong. Okay, so this is our leg, and the axes are like this. So this is a y-axis according to the here. So this is y-axis, the green one, and the up axis here is the blue one, z-axis. Same for both. Okay, so I'll name them like this, and here when I get this out hit normal for a location like this, I'll mark it in another color. I'll take red. So it should be perpendicular to this line. This line. So we should get something like this. This is the impact vector. I'll call it I. And these are perpendicular. Okay. So right, so now I have these values. I'll take another color. Let's use blue. Okay, we have this value and we know this value. I'll name them simple Z and simple Y, because this is Y axis and this is Z axis. And now we have to calculate the angles. So I'll take green and I'll name this angle as alpha, and therefore this is 90 minus alpha, and this one also 90 degrees, so therefore this one is 90 minus alpha, and this is the amount of degrees that I should rotate my foot in order to align with this surface. So I can calculate the value of this 90 minus alpha like this. 90 minus alpha equals, I think I should use another color. Okay, so I'll just erase it. Oh no, I can't erase it. Let's undo. Right, 90. I'm really sorry for terrible writing. Actually, I'm not good with this stuff. Equals tan, this is tan inverse. This is supposed to be an bracket. Tan inverse y divided by z. This is tan inverse, alright? Okay. So this is the best way I can explain this. And yeah, so now let's implement this in Unreal. So right now here I have this out hit normal. First I'll stop the game, and with this out hit normal I'll break this vector, and I need tan inverse. So for that we have a tan 2 and degrees, and here x is the first angle I'm going to calculate is the roll, so that is y divided by 2, and let's make rotator, and this is roll, and similarly using a tan 2 x divided by z I can get the pitch, and let's connect this to pitch. So this is my right foot rotation fix. Set, let's set that value here, and I'll collapse this part to a function. Add foot rotation, and if I make this pure, then I don't need an execution line. So similarly, let's set left foot rotation fix, and using out hit normal calculate no, this one, calculate foot rotation. Input vector is this and output vector is this. Alright, let's see how this works. Is it correct? Wait. No, I think the pitch rotation is inverted, because it should be rotated, the left foot should be rotated in the pitch to the other way. So let's try this. Let's open this one, and let's multiply pitch with the -1, and now let's see. Okay. Well, still something is not quite right, but it's definitely better than before. Here, what about this? The space that we are working with. Yeah, I am adding this in the component space. Let's try changing this one into world space and compile. Well, I told you I'm going to do this in trial and error method, because I don't understand things 100%. Yeah, now I think that's working. Don't you agree? Yeah, this is correct. Well, this is also correct, and we have a slight problem in our back foot because it is a little bit below the ground, but yeah, let's fix it later. So let's check the foot. Well, yeah, I think this is correct now. Yes. Yeah. Even in this slight change, it is responding, as you can see. See? Okay. Let's try somewhere else. Yeah, it's perfectly fits on the ground. Well, this is, yeah, I have to definitely fix that problem with the back foot. But anyway, for this angle, it is perfect. Alright. So for today, I'm going to stop here. And in the upcoming episodes, let's work on fixing the back foot issue, this one, and some other issues that we have, like when running, how to deal with running and eye case. Alright, so that's all for today. And if you would like to support my work, you can go to my Patreon page. The link would be in the description below, and there you can get the membership of my Patreon club. And depending on the membership, you will have different privileges as I have explained here. So in this, for this open world developers, you will have the access to the project files, and also depending on the tiers, you have privileges like you can ask questions, and I'll share code snippets and some other stuff, articles. Okay, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.